Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, you know what, as you guys know, I try to bring a wide variety of knives to the channel. Anything from, a $10 Rough Rider, anywhere up to, Jack Wolf knives at that $300 price range. Maybe even a Sea Otter from MBK, getting a little higher than that. But I try to find anything and everything in between. And recently, I was Patrick from Sharper Edges reached out to me, and he's like, "Hey, we've got a wide variety of brands of knives that would you be interested in taking a look at?" So you know what? I checked out the website. Of course, I've heard of Elk Ridge. Haven't had any of their knives on the channel, and then just here a little bit ago, we get the traveling knife from our good friend Tom over at Knife Delights, and that's an Elk Ridge. So pretty cool. But yeah, I wanted to, I like Rough Riders and Elk Ridge. They've got a wide variety of budget knives, but I wanted to check out some of their budget slip joints, and we're going to do that today. And you guys know I've had some Elite Tactical knives on the channel before, and have been pretty satisfied from what I've seen. So I just picked out a few, and he's like, "Yeah, you bet. I'll send them to you to check out, help get the word out about Sharper Edges." So now I will tell you, they've got a lot of different brands. They've got Elite Tactical, Elk Ridge, of course. They do sell M-Tech, and then they have some ones like Dark Side Blades, something a little bit more on that fantasy type style side, which not necessarily my cup of tea, but there's a lot of people out there that do. So the Elk Ridge and the Elite Tactical were the ones that I was kind of, really interested in checking out. So let's do that, and we'll just kind of go over and see what we get. Let's look at the Elk Ridge first, since we haven't had any of those on the channel. I'm going to get the Elite Tacticals out of the way, and we're going to check out these Elk Ridge knives. Now these are budget slip joints, and when I say budget, I think all of them are right around that $10 range. So really cool. We're gonna take a look. Oh, now that's not a bad looking little knife. That's cool. I believe it said it was black, and it just said black and natural wood as far as your cover material there. Very nice. Let's see. Some minor gapping, but not too bad. Got a nice swell there in the center. Got transitions are pretty good. Pins. Yeah, pins aren't bad. Not bad at all. It's a little trapper. Like I said, I think this one was 1050, something like that. There you go. You got Elk Ridge there. Oh, you got some stuff back here. Stainless steel. Now, these are all 3CR13, guys. These slip joints are 3CR13. Not a bad little snap. Get those out of the way for now. Not a bad little snap to it. Nice looking little trapper. And yeah, there's some minor gapping back there, but you know what? I don't get too mad at that on a $10 knife. I just don't. I don't expect, height, knife. Would I expect this to look like a Jack Wolf? No, they're not even in the same category. I mean, let's be realistic about it. And I kind of dig the look at that. That's a cool looking little knife. Right on. Very cool. All right, let's see what else we got. I just kind of went through and picked out 2 or 3 that I thought would look cool. Oh, I had to pick this one. There you go. There's your yellow trapper. I've been told several times that, a knife collection isn't complete without a yellow trapper. And I believe on their website, they did refer to it as Delrin. So that's interesting. Again, we're just taking a quick look at this. Now, this one's got a little bit more gapping on it. And like I said, I'm not overly mad about that. It still looks better than my Case Rustlock did. Yeah, you know what? It's the truth. So I'm going to tell you the truth. It does. It looks better than my Case Rustlock after warranty work. Sad, but very, very true. Again, transitions are pretty good. You got your little shield there. What do we got there? A little elk shield. All right. Now, that one's got a little bit of discoloration in the Delrin there. But that's the thing about these type of knives, guys. These little knives like this, gateway drug. I'm telling you. These, Rough Riders, yeah, gateway drug. Because next thing you know, you're going from Rough Rider, and then you're buying maybe a Rough Rider Reserve, then you're maybe actually finding maybe a nice case or something like that. Then you go to GEC, and next thing you know, you are buying Jack Wolf knives. You know what I mean? These are, you're saving up some money and getting one of those Vampire Jacks or something like that. But yeah, I'm not mad for a $10 knife. I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. It's the way it is. Yeah. And I got one more here. What do we got? And this nice little yellow trapper. Very cool. What do we got here? Oh, nice little Stockman. And that's what the that traveling knife that I got from our good friend Knife Delights. That one. And then I think this one just said wood, natural wood. Now, again, a little bit of gapping. But that wood looks kind of nice. Let me see. Pins still feel good. Transitions still feel good. Now, none of these have had... Oh, that might have a half stop. Kind of a lazy half stop, I guess I would call it. Yeah, I kind of call it a lazy half stop. But it's kind of there. It's kind of there. But a little 3-bladed Stockman pattern. Nice little wood. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, I will have to tell you guys, in doing this, they did set up an affiliate link for me. That's cool. All well and good. But the cool thing is they actually did give me a coupon code. It's down. It's listed in my description under coupon codes. It's BigRed10. You get to save 10%. If you see something you like, if you're like, dang, that's a cool looking little trapper, go check out Sharper Edges. The link is down there. I do have an affiliate link. Use that or just go to sharperedges.com. It's all good. And, check out these knives. Check out these little Elk Ridge knives. And by all means, use Big Red 10 and save yourself a little bit of money in the process. So these are pretty cool. For $10 slip joints, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. This one is probably the quote-unquote the lowest quality of them all, and it's a little bit of gapping on it. But other than that, we do have that little discoloration spot there. Okay. Yeah, but hey, if you can afford a $10 knife, might be a choice for you. There you go. So, cool. All right. We got those. We'll get those out of the way. Now, we're going to take a look at these Elite Tactical. These are the more modern side of things. What are we starting with? No, there's no name on it. That's just, okay. Well, we'll just look at it. The reticle, that was one I had. That was not a bad little knife. That was I ended up giving that one to RJ from RJ's Knives. Oh, look at this. Now, this is one of theirs. It's got, I believe they refer to it as the DLM lock. So, interesting. And now, here you go. You've got a smaller company, and you've even got a little bit of innovation going on there. It's almost like a vertical, kind of, sort of, axis style lock. But there you go. That appears to be maybe part of the locking mechanism. But this is G10. Now, these knives, I think most of these knives are D2, except for one. I do believe one is 8CR13. So we'll take a look at it. But G10. G10's got some decent texture on it. Look at that. It's got some decent texturing. It's grippy. Okay. Flips out there pretty nice. Let's check out this DLM. All right, so it's not a full drop. You do have to kind of drop it halfway. See, I want to do it like an Axis style lock. I gotta remember, it's up, not back. Yep, it drops to like halfway and then you close it. Thumb studs, yep. You can definitely thumb it open. Reversible thumb stud, or ambidextrous thumb studs, excuse me. Nice deep carry clip. No recessed pocket screws, but I'm not surprised. I'll just say that. Reversible clip, though. Lefties, there's some love for you. Lanyard hole. I'm just kind of feeling all the edges and stuff. Now, on some of these budget knives, I like to feel the liners here because a lot of times, these aren't bad. They still feel kind of 90, but they don't have that like sticky, almost fresh stamped feeling. No, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's see. Grip. That's not bad. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more. That actually feels pretty darn good in hand. Now, this is the Chaser. Got a little bit of billboarding going on. Okay. D2. Huh. That actually feels pretty darn good. That feels like a pretty darn solid lock, huh? That's a pretty interesting lock, though. A little bit. Okay, we had some stick there. Maybe that was when I was wrestling with it. Let me see here. Okay, now, let's see here. Yeah, it's got some stick. It developed some stick to it. Well, there it didn't. That wasn't bad. Huh. Maybe when I was torquing that blade around. Yeah, not bad. All right, we'll have to look at it. It's new. It's different. We'll have to use it, check it out, see how it reacts, see how it feels. We had a little bit of stick there, but we'll take a look at it. I believe this one was low 40s, if I remember correctly, on the price. I believe that was in the low 40s. But, yeah, not too bad. We've got a little bit of stick there. Okay. So, what do we got? Well, I'll leave that out there. We'll see how that works if I leave it out there. What do we got? We got another one here. What is this one? This one is... Oh, I got to open it. I think their names... Oh, yeah, this one's the Readiness. And this one is an 8CR. It's kind of written really big on the blade. You'll see what I mean. Now, I believe this is more like an injection molded, like FRN type scale. Again, a deep carry clip. Now, they're not recessed screws, but they're fairly flat, so that's not bad. You got a decent amount of space under there. Back spacer, lanyard hole, reversible clip. Again, I'm just kind of... With that texturing, it's got a decent grip to it. Well, this one's assisted. Okay. Yeah, I thought I felt that. Little pop of color there on the pivot collar. Stainless clip. Fairly open construction. Yeah, that's assisted. Yeah, you can see it kind of pop there. Yep, that's assisted. Okay, got a little bit of a hole going on there. And like I said, this is the Readiness 8CR13. Little bit of billboarding. Maybe a little bit heavy on the billboarding there. Does it really bother me? No, because it doesn't affect the operability of the knife. But, Big Elite Tactical on the blade. I know a lot of people might not dig the billboarding, and I get it. I understand. A nice clean blade does look nice. Liner lock. Access to the lock is okay. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe could be just a little bit better. Snaps out there. Ergonomically, it doesn't feel bad. It's got a little bit of flex to it. I'm really squeezing down and I can feel it flex. Yeah, it's got a little bit of flex to it. So that'll be interesting. Right now it seems to be pretty... Yeah, it seems to be pretty solid. No wiggle, no wobble, no back and forth. Liners are kind of thin. So you've got you're looking at a 25. Let me get back here. Yeah, it's pretty, I'd say 30% on the lockup. I believe this one's only like $20. So, for a $20 knife, it's not too bad. Are there better ones? Yeah, maybe. $20. Are there worse ones? Absolutely. But overall, well, it's not too bad. There is, like I said, there is a little bit of an assist to it. But ergonomically, like I said, I can feel that flex when I squeeze it. So that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if it affects the lock at all with that flex. But, okay. All right. What else? We got another one. We got more. But wait, there's more. Now, we do have a couple of them that, with their Access style lock, they call it the rapid lock. And this one is the traverse. There again, D2. They call that a drop point. I mean, I guess kind of looks more like a kind of a Warncliffe, modified Warncliffe. Action, not bad. Again, G10 deep carry clip. You know, no recessed screws. No lefty love on this one. Okay. No lefty love on this one. Action isn't too bad. Oh, did you see that? Kind of suck it in. It kind of comes down and then, yeah, you let go and it kind of sucks it in. That's interesting. Dual thumb studs. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Again, this one I think was, right around the $40 range, I believe. D2 blade. You know, they do have the billboarding on the blade. You know, yeah, I mean, okay. It doesn't affect the knife at all, but I get it. Landing pad. Yeah, you do kind of have a landing pad there for your thumb. Ergonomically, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. Okay. You know, we're just taking a quick look at these. You know, everything. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, bang, blue. How did I not see that before? Goodness gracious, that's blue. And kind of cool. I know the reticle that I had, it had red. These are, man, that's a pop of blue for sure. You know, quick look, G10, good, decent texture. You know, okay, all right. We're just rolling through, kind of taking a quick, fast look at these. Now this one, this one's different. This one's interesting. This is different. All right. Again, if I remember correctly, this is G10. Again, you've got the rapid lock. Now you've got more of a stainless, appears to be a stainless backspacer there. Elite. The deep carry clip, you know, wants to be a deep carry clip. It's not fully deep carry, but it's all right. Nothing too crazy. Lanyard hole. With all that kind of milling and stuff going on, everything's rounded off pretty well. I'm trying to give it just a good feel. Yeah, everything's rounded, you know, nothing too terrible there. Again, dual thumb studs. That one felt a little weak on the D10. The Pyrodex. Okay. D2, again, it's got the rapid lock. Oh, dang, that one yeah, a little light on the D10 on this one, it kind of feels like. But it pops out pretty good. Oh, yeah, it did shake open pretty easy. This one did shake open pretty easily. Yeah, I can reverse flick it. Yeah, it does have a pretty light D10 on it. This one has a really light D10. Yeah, see, I kind of shook, and that's where it's at. So, okay. Light D10 in hand. Ooh, God, that's actually fairly comfortable. It really is. That is actually super comfortable. To be perfectly honest with you, it really is. It is really comfortable. Got a little ramp there with some jimping. Get your thumb back there. You can get it up forward. That's, yeah, interesting. All right. Action is okay on the close. Like I said, it is. This one has a pretty light detent though. Flip it open. Drop it shut. Yeah, drop shut pretty well. Okay. This one again. This one, I forget the name already. The Readiness, it was a $20 knife. I think the rest of these, if I remember correctly, are anywhere in that $35 to $45 range. Get back a little bit more, get them all on there. You know, interesting knives. Now, like I said, they had some sharper edges, had some brands that I probably just wouldn't necessarily be into. You know, the fantasy and that type of, you know, sometimes that you find, you know, like at Bud K and stuff, they sell a lot of the same brands that sharper edges does. But, you know, the thing that really got my attention about this was Patrick really wanting to reach out and talk. We actually had a phone conversation, one or two actually. So that was really cool. If a company's willing to reach out and really talk to you and just basically tell you, you know, and their motto is every knife for every need. Okay. All right. You know, that really said something to me, and that's really kind of why I wanted to take a look at him, because he was really willing to reach out and to talk about, you know, what Sharper Edges is doing. And yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? If you're willing to take the time to talk to me about it, I'm willing to take the time to take a look at your knives. So we'll get them all in there. You got the 4 Elite Tacticals up there, the modern knives, and then you have the 3 Elk Ridge knives. $10. Like I said, gateway drug. Be careful. You never know what it can lead to. But, you know, I really, really appreciate Patrick sending these out and giving me an opportunity to check them out. We're definitely going to carry them, check them out. You know, maybe some individual reviews down the road. Who knows? But always love checking out new knives and new brands. And that's exactly what Elk Ridge is. It's a new brand of the channel. So very cool. So really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, checking out these knives. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Yay, nay, be careful of the gateway drugs, whatever, man. It's all good, and I really appreciate it. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate you spending some time with me today. And as always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you guys. Till next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.